Hello everybody, and a warm welcome to my channel, Tarot by Izabela. I am very happy to see you here, and I hope you're all doing fine, even if we live in quite turbulent times for the moment. Today's video will be an update video for the country of Italy. And to do so, as usual, with my update videos, I'm going to use my crystal ball, tarot cards, oracle cards, and some dice. But before we begin, I must thank you all, you wonderful viewers, for all of your support to this channel. And I'm very, very grateful for all of your mails, your comments, your sharing, your caring, coffees. Everything that you do really, really helps so much and gives a lot of strength and a big push forward to continue doing more videos. So a big thanks to all of you. And what about today's video? Well, in front of me, or beside me, I have a map of Italy. And Italy, really, according to this map, also consists of Sardinia and Sicily. So we'll see if any information comes out in the crystal ball and the cards regarding this area or the country of Italy. And I'm going to concentrate for a few moments in my crystal ball, and after that we'll see what the crystal ball have to say, and after that I'm going to take some cards on the country of Italy to see if the cards have something extra to add or if they just confirm what I saw in the crystal ball. But enough talking, now let's start the reading. So please just give me a few moments and soon we start. For the country of Italy. Yeah, and I have to mention time frames are very difficult to predict on. I normally don't want to give any exact time frames, but if something could come up, of course I will tell you. But all time frames are just approximate time. If something feels very strong, and then it has a bigger possibility to occur faster in time. And sometimes I will be given like a season, month, a year, but that I cannot promise. But hopefully only good thing will happen, and the bad things don't really have to occur. Okay, so now let's see for Italy. The first thing I saw in the crystal ball was that Italy will go into a period where people will somehow rise up. And I see different groups. But many of those groups will join together as one for a main cause. And then I see like people from all ages or all walks of life joining and aim in the same cause. And it's like gathering from all parts of Italy, and it's really something big. Big manifestation is coming. A big strike, could be a general strike, something that the majority of the Italian people will agree on, even if there are different groups with different opinions, but there will be some main topics that they all agree on, and there will be some big cry out of no. we don't want this, we will not do this. No. In Bologna, I see the earth trembling. Bologna, or even Milan. There could be, I don't see a very big earthquake, but a smaller earthquake. But still, it's very unpleasant. And northern parts of Italy anyway. And some very interesting findings in Sardinia. Some archaeological findings, ancient things that even pre-Rome history, so it like goes back 10-15,000 years back, some very, very ancient find in the ground that will astonish not only Italy but the whole archaeological society. During this summer, autumn and winter, the volcano Etna, it seems like it goes off, comes down, goes off, comes down. And during this period it will have it will be activated quite much, and I see the volcano spewing out lava and ash and smoke, but I don't see it totally cover the countryside around, but it will be quite scary. And it's like it's activating and then it will be more active, but I don't see it explode or cover the whole area like disaster, but there will be an activation and it will get worse before it comes down. And the eagle, patriot eagle, will hover over Italy with their wings like this, and a very strong sensation of patriotism will be awakened in the Italian people. They love their country already, but the love will grow stronger, more protective. And it's a country with extremely rich culture and history, and they want to protect it at any cost. And it will come talks about leaving EU, because Italy is extremely rich in everything they can offer, and tourists loves Italy. And no, it's like they will guard their borders, and would not surprise me that before 2027 or in the beginning of 2027 some important decisions will be made regarding EU or leaving the EU. And I don't see euro in Rome. They will have a different currency. In Italy. They will have a different currency. The Vatican, I see the Vatican being raided. I see like, SWAT teams, people with guns and all that gear they need, raiding the Vatican. And some very nasty, evil things will be brought up to the light for everyone to see what has been going on until today in that state of Vatican. Even if it's in Italy, it's not Italian, it's themselves. In Palermo, Sicily, I see problem with an airplane, or it will have very difficulties to land or start. Some problems, or it will have to do some emergency landing. I don't see it crash and all the passengers, vanish. There will be some problems, and it will be very scary, but it seems like the pilots and all the staff on the ground will handle it very well. Could be some minor damages to the airplane, but I see most of the passengers safe, in shock of course, some minor injuries, but nothing horrible. Some big problem in Trieste, the town of Trieste. I see it could be a big fight or some mafia gangs, criminal gangs being taken out or having a dispute between each other. A lot of shooting, strange things. And I even see it could be even military have to go in and clear that out. And in the mountain area, northern Italy, there will be a big avalanche, but that will come, could be later this year or somewhere in the winter time, when the temperature changes, it fluctuates, and there will be a big avalanche, and it will come down a valley, and fortunately I see some houses being hit. There will be some kind of assassination attempt on their leader of Italy. And she will survive, but she will be more stricter with certain people after that, or a certain belief system. I have to make it YouTube friendly. Let's see if I can see something more. I'm not sure when this will come, if it will be beginning of next year. But I see like almost it will be like for everyone, some kind of water filter on the taps will be given for free with very effective carbon filters and things like that to make the tap water portable and drinkable. And that will be a way to stop using so much plastic bottles or containers for water. If you can have healthy drinking water by using this kind of filter, It's almost like we're given almost for free to every household, every house or apartment to help the population of Italy. There will be some strange storms in the center of Italy. Tuscany, Perugia, Ancona, Elba, around that area. Some very strange storms. It's like that area will be hit with flooding and lightning and wind when it's sun just a couple of kilometers down the road. Sorry, my cat is making noise. Algis, vad gör du? What? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, some very strange weather. It's not natural. And people will talk about it, of course. And there are more awake people in Italy than ever before. Some dinosaur bones will be found. Yeah. Or dragon bones, we can call them also. In Italy. Almost a complete skeleton. Now, let's take some cards for Italy. Need to shuffle them a little bit first. I just get the feeling I don't know if there are any caves in Sardinia, but I see a cave and some people that will be lost in a cave, or they will have to make some emergency rescue for someone, a group of people in a cave. Yeah, but it will be quite scary, but I think they will come through that. Italy. Take that one. Two wanted to come. Let's take two. And some dice. Okay, and the cards and dice for Italy, they look like this. Let's see what we got here for Italy. In the tarot cards we have 7 of Wands, 2 of Coins, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and 6 of Coins. On the Oracle cards we have a Wheel, Numb. You didn't stop feeling, you built a dam. Now the reservoir is full of still dark water and the pressure is cracking the wall. Then we have the Perfectionist and the Wind Catcher. And then we have the Community, Hope, Big Water. And on the dice we have a sleeping cat, a mason building a wall, a sun above the waters, sun rising, a crown, and a wave. The people of Italy, as the people around the rest of our world, in all countries, they have been suffering. And at some point, it's like, well, you think they are numb, they, like zombies, but no, they're not. The pressure is building. And it's like they will rise, because I saw millions of Italians on the street, patriots, angry. And it's like a new beginning for the country. The sun will rise, and they will demand things, and they will receive what they demand. And the community will grow stronger. It's almost at the border to a civil war. The people against the government kind of thing. Not like two groups of people against each other. No, the people against the ruling class. And the ruling class cannot win. That is for sure. So some pressure is building up. And here again, I have water, hope, big water, and a wave. And above that, we have 6 of coins. It's like a gift given to the people regarding water. So it could be this kind of water, very, very good water filters, something that will be given out almost for free or free to every household in Italy, for the people to be able to drink safe, clean water from the tap. And it will be the community that demands it. Yeah. Instead of giving billions and billions to EU and support all kinds of wars and strange things in other countries, why not invest those billions and billions of dollars in their own population and safeguard them and give them clean drinking water from the tap? You don't have to buy plastic bottles. And that is a way to care for the people, because without water everyone will die quite quickly. Doesn't take many days if you don't drink. Okay, now let's take some last cards for Italy. Some last 3 cards for Italy. and some dice. And the last cards, they look like this. Let's see what we got as last cards. In the tarot cards, we have the Hermit, King of Coins, Eight of Cups. On the Oracle cards, we have Journey, the Kaleidoscope, Main Person. And on the dice, we have a Shining Light Bulb, Grapes, and Happy. Well, there will come out some very interesting and beneficial for the people inventions from Italy. And it's like they have been working on those inventions for some time. And soon, quite soon, in the coming months, it's like it's time for them to reach the people. And it will make a lot of people happy. And those inventions will come unexpectedly, like from nowhere, and will be seen as a big gift. And there are a lot of grapes in Italy, and they're big wine producers. And it's like there will be a bigger push for organic wines. And more farmers will look at the possibility to grow organic. And the demand of organic products will grow more and more, not only for the Italian people, but for people in Europe or in other countries that do not belong to Europe. So those products that are made organically, or those inventions that are coming, will be traveling everywhere for everyone to see. And the main inventors or main persons that have been behind those inventions are quite humble people. And suddenly you will be able to hear about them everywhere. There will be interviews with them on the news stations and private stations or on different channels. And whatever inventions that are coming out are for the people and make the people to feel better, be healthier. Well, that was my update video for Italy. And to all of you beautiful, wonderful, warm-hearted Italian people, I wish you all the best. Stay strong, don't give up. Better times are waiting for you. And to all of your viewers out there, I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.